Bridgett over here. So you guys have been waiting for my first video, and here it is. So here we go. My first video is eyebrow tutorial, so I'm going to teach you guys how to do eyebrows. Stay tuned. So the first thing we're going to need this brush. I always use these brushes because they're very magical and they really help a lot with the lining of your eyebrows. So I'm just going to brush up my brows, ensure they are clean, and just swipe on the bottom of the brows, just like that, just to make sure they're leveled up. And then go to this side, brush up, do the same thing. And then, so do something like, it's like you're drawing a line on the top of your eyebrow, but this is just to level them. There you go. So it's easier for you to draw your eyebrows without drawing on top of your hairs or leaving them out or whatever. So the next thing to do is to use either eyebrow filler or a pencil, whatever works for you. I use either one of them that is available to me at that time. So yeah, use whatever. So here's the pencil. Sorry, there's the eyebrow filler. They also call it a pencil, but I call it a filler. So just adjust it to level you can so it doesn't break. Then let me zoom in so you guys can see. You just start from the edges of your eyebrow so you can be able to, when you fill in, they look more natural. You start here and go up, 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 up. And you guys always make sure that you follow the shape of your eyebrow. You don't want to be looking all crazy, drawing something that is not on your face, because your hair, the point of it all is to cover your hair to make sure that it's not messed up. So we're going to continue and go to the top. Okay, just fill in with the pencil or the filler to cover the white area of your hair. The way it's showing your skin, just cover it up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now that that's done, we go on the other side. Do the very same thing from the start of your eyebrows, just to make them look more natural. There we go. And make sure you're not harsh on the pencil or the filler. Just, I like my natural eyebrows, so make sure hard on your hand, making it look more darker than it should be. So now that's done, and now we're gonna continue. We're gonna use a concealer. So these are the concealers I used. The two, I think you guys can see that they're already finished. I'm really loving them. I haven't really used the other ones because these ones were my favorite. I use them to color correct. I use them I use this one to conceal my eyebrows. I use this one to do cut creases, things like that. And the other one also, this one, I use it to highlight the under eye. So I'm going to show you guys all that in a later stage. So stay tuned for that. So right now we're going to use this one here, right here. Yeah. So yeah, this concealer is Ushers, USHAS, so you can get it from any store. Okay, so now that we're there, let me show you guys the brush that we're going to use. This is the brush. Make sure the brush is flat so it doesn't make any mistakes. It doesn't, make any harsh lines and whatever. So that's the brush. Okay, so we're going to continue using this concealer. To start with the under eye, I always start with the under of my eyebrow. Not really, there's no really that, much reason to it, but that's just how I do it, so. Okay, so we're gonna draw under the arm, under. Not always people ask me if they should use a concealer lighter than their skin. I use a concealer lighter than my skin. The point of it is just knowing how to blend it well. I'll show you guys how to blend it now. So yeah, you don't really, sometimes I tell people if you don't have a concealer, you can use your foundation as a replacement for that. That's if you don't have a concealer, because there's a difference between using a foundation to line up your eyebrows or whatever, because a concealer really brings out the definition of your eyebrow. Yeah, so foundation for me doesn't really do it, although I've tried it before. That's why I advise people to use it if they don't have a concealer at that moment. But make sure you get a concealer, because it makes your eyebrows really look sharp. Okay, so we're gonna go on the top of the brow. Just follow the line. Okay, I messed up. Follow the line. Like I said, you guys, you should always follow the shape of your eyebrow. I think it's best if you do that. So don't really worry about messing up. You can fix that. You can use the concealer to go into it. So you messed up the shape of your eyebrow like I did a moment ago. You can either use the concealer to push the rest of the line down so it can line up, or you can use the eyebrow pencil to fill in that spot where you messed up. Either one of those. So just like that. Hope you guys can see that. And the next one. Okay, we're done with this eye. Done with the lining, with the concealing, and everything. So we're going with this one, starting from under. on the top. So your eyebrow, it can always reduce, because when you're drawing it, you know, you're just making a little mess. So concealer is just to clean up everything around the eyebrow. So you can see it's gotten smaller, but you don't really have to make it small. You just have to clean around your eyebrows and make sure you clean up the mess around it. Okay. Okay, so all done with my eyebrows, and now I'm going to show you guys how to blend it, how to blend the concealer around. Okay, so just wet your sponge, blending sponge, beauty blender, whatever you call it. So you're just going to blend. Make sure you harden your hand, so you really make it. Be careful not to touch your eyebrow, because that can happen. Okay. As you can see, it's almost done. Just be careful, you guys, when you're blending. Make sure that you do not remove, you do not change the shape of your eyebrow, because that happened to me a lot. Just trying to remove it. Okay, so there we go. You know, sometimes you don't want to, you don't, I think this one is a little higher. Sometimes you don't want to put on makeup, or you just want to go with your brows. I think that's better. Okay. Alright. Then we're all done. So sometimes you just don't want to wear full makeup, and you just want to go with your brows or a little eyeliner, to get you through the day. So guys, I'm going to brush the start of the eyebrow to the front, to the side, so it looks natural. Just make sure you don't do a unibrow. Remember to draw the line, because I've messed up a lot of times again. You don't need to draw more. I think we're good to go. affect your brow, so I think we're all done now. So there you go. So if you like this video, stay tuned for more, and subscribe, like, and share. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna leave all my details for my social media handles, and please guys, make sure that you follow me. Thank you so much for joining me till next time.